So profound. The wolf on the sheep, they tweet up the reap of the house. Trespass your circuit is a head because this is a.
My name is Leo Jah Light. I am a lighting artist. I'm sitting here in my studio where I create light art. I use my time to experiment with lighting and with music, and I'm creating a light show to a musical soundtrack of reggae music.
So Leo, you describe yourself as a lighting artist.
Yes.
Why can't we call you a lighting engineer?
Well, an engineer is mainly deals with the technical aspects of lighting. Now, lighting is very technical subject. Maybe 70% of the work is technical, but sometimes you have to focus on that 30%, which is creative. So really my heart is in the 30% of the creativity. And well, this is why I would say I'm a lighting artist. I've worked as a lighting technician, but creatively it's quite limited to where you can take the technology. There's a point where I prefer to work with inspiration to create my light art. And this is why I would say I'm a lighting artist and not a technician. Although I've studied the technical aspects of lighting and I'm a competent technician, but my main focus is in that 30% of the creative aspects of lighting.
So, you see, you have demonstrated here how you prepare your lighting, and then after you have gone through all the technicalities, then you take it out to the show. Put us through, just briefly, the process. Say, for example, if I have got a show, and I say, Leo, I want you to come and do the lighting for me, illuminate the place. So in other words, we can call you the illuminator. But what is the approach that you actually, well, what I'm trying to say, what is your approach?
Well, my approach would be to prepare as much as possible. If you have a music concert, I would say to you, send me the music. Let me listen to the music. I want to be inspired by the music. And then I will play the music here in my studio as loud as possible, and I will start to experiment with my lighting designs. I will start testing colors and shapes and compositions and movements that will synchronize and harmonize with the music. I will then bring what I've learnt in that experimental process to the location, and there I will survey the situation and the technical aspects of how I'm going to install and operate that light show. So you would then start thinking where I was going to install the lighting. Is it going to be on the ceiling? Is it going to be on the floor? These more practical aspects of the job.
How do you apply technology? Do you rely on technology or you rely on creativity?
I rely on creativity. You know, sometimes, obviously you have to be technically competent, but sometimes, in fact all the time, the most important part is letting the creativity flow. And there's a point where I actually just let go of the technical aspects, and I want the lighting show to almost create itself. I want it to illuminate itself. I want to see a higher power take over, because really the best things come through chance. So if I'm trying to control the lighting too much, it's not going to be as good. I have to let the creativity go. I have to let the lighting live its own life. The lighting will present itself to me. I just have to open my eyes and allow the lighting to illuminate itself.
So, as you are designing the light, because each song has how the band plays. So you design colors according to the songs. As you have said earlier, they send you the music, you study
Yeah.
the music, and then you decide what kind of color goes with what. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, a song has a certain mood. As all music does, it creates an atmosphere, it creates an emotion, and really my lighting has to harmonize with the music. Obviously, if it's a fast song, the lighting is going to be faster. Slow music, slow lighting. And that's pretty much it. Yeah.
So, okay, now we are going to wrap up. You see, from what we have just seen, this looks like a very tight studio. And, well, I mean, it is a tight studio. But do you actually program the lighting before the show?
Yes. I won't, like I say, I won't program everything. What I will do is I will program certain compositions. I will record a lighting composition, and I will have maybe about 10 compositions. And during the show, I will improvise with those 10 compositions. So again, I'm allowing 30% of the show to be improvised. It must throw out some surprises, even for me. So basically, like I say, half of it's programmed before the show, which allows the other half to be improvised. So 2 shows are never the same. There will always be room to experiment, because a live band, of course, is never the same twice.
So, Leo, thank you very much. One last question. This is very brief.
Okay.
You program you illuminate the places for live band. How about music videos?
I've done a few music videos, yeah. I equally enjoy a music video, but what I like is live music videos, where you're actually filming the band play live, you record it live, you operate the lights live. It's a live show. The music videos where they get cut and edited together, it's not so exciting, but to film a live show is very challenging and exciting, and it throws up many surprises.
So, Leo the Illuminator, it has been a pleasure actually talking to you.
Thank you,
listening
JJ.
To you, telling us how the process of lighting and how you go about all these things. Because when we see lights flying around, we normally think that somebody's just pushing buttons. Yes.
Yeah, there's a preparation, and then there's a certain amount of letting it freestyle as well. You prepare enough so that you can freestyle.
Oh, you know one thing that I really forgot to ask you.
Ask me.
The gear. You can operate any gear that you are presented to you.
Well, I would have to train. I can't just operate a new console lighting desk. I would have to have some time to be familiar with the controls, you know. Yeah.
So basically, when you are going to do a show, you take your own gear.
I take my gear, preferably, because I'm familiar with it and I practice it on a regular basis. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank you very
Nice
much, JJ.
talking to you.
Very good to meet you. Thank
All
you.
right.